Hello, Space Troopers! So here we are. We've come to the end of From Stardust, the weekly series in which I showed you how I made each look I served on the runway of Drag Race Holland. Last week, I couldn't help but talk about all the amazing looks I would have brought to the ball. Today, it's time for the finale episode, The Guardian. For the finale, I wanted to show a look that was as close to my style as possible. Something that was gender hybrid and that I would look freaking cool in. I chose to bring the video game character Mega Man to life. For this look, I worked together with Jacob Kok, who I've previously worked together with for the Alien Queen and who was with me on the Family Resemblance episode on the show. He created these really cool reflector plexiglass shapes that we would later wrap in a frame of Warbla to connect it to the suit. For the rest of the costume, I worked with Dennis Deem, who started by creating a navy base suit, and from there we really treated this costume like a sculpture, by building it up piece by piece. We started with creating this fantastic corset and breast armor from Warbla. We then figured it would be amazing to use the glass star as a centerpiece on the chest. And while at it, we turned it into a bright light. We went out to buy this intense construction light because we needed a lamp that would be strong enough to not dim under the studio lights on the runway. While Dennis constructed the corset, I went on and created the helmet from Warbla. God, I love that material, and God, I hate its name. Warbla. Warbla, 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 Warbla. Who came up with that name? I broke the visor off of a scooter helmet and constructed it into the helmet, and then took foam of different thickness to create layers. I used the same technique to create shoulder armor and shin guards, both provided with the reflectors created by Jacob. Besides the corset and breast armor, Dennis also created this crazy hybrid laser arm, and even found a way to build a light in there as well. To finish it off, we used different shades of blue spray paints to paint the entire costume at once. As a creator, this is always the most fun part, as it takes all the separate elements and creates the full fantasy. For my other hand, I used an old glove and customized it by cutting off the fingertips and adding tiny little armor pieces. This look was ultra cool to create, and it really encompasses everything I love about drag. In drag, you can take inspiration from anything that fascinates you. There really are no rules to it. Forget about gender, forget about any construct for that matter, and create art that excites you before anyone else. The photos of my finale look were shot and edited by Rob Jacobs, who took my drag race journey to new dimensions with his endless imagination and skills. Thank you so much, Rob. And there we have it. We've come to the end of this YouTube series. I've had so much fun explaining all the processes of my Drag Race Holland looks, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it maybe even inspired you for your own art, and I'd love to be making more of these videos in the future. Also, let me know what kind of videos you want to see from me next in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please hit the subscribe button now. And for now, Chelsea boy.